Over here on Dorchester Ave. As you see, there's a lot of traffic up here. And as we get further up, you see why. They got the street blocked off. Allegedly, some very low-hanging wires. Um, Supposing they're draped over some cars and stuff like that. I'm not too sure exactly. But let's take a walk up here. Got a couple of choppers in the sky. This traffic is being diverted, so I don't know why they're not blocking off the street further down. Boston Fire Department standing by as a precautionary measure, but let's see what they have. People getting impatient, getting out the cars, doing all that good stuff.
When you get service cars logged on, can you send one or two up there to relieve the units at Center Street?
So Center Street is kind of blocked off. It's kind of tough to turn around.
198, I'm doing it first anyway.
And you can't go down here because this is a one-way street. So they kind of should block it further than the other way. But they did call for a barrier truck to come. That's good. That's good. There's a car behind you. There you go. So this guy got off the Uber, and he's kind of walking up with the carrier right there. Wires across the street. So right where that yellow tape is, where that firebox is, you see the wires as I get up there. It's been about an hour now since these wires been hanging. They told Eversource to put a push on it. We'll see what happens. News cameras, one of the news cameras just setting up right now. Take a quick walk over so you can see where he's at. I don't know if the wind did this. I don't know what did this. I couldn't tell you. If the wind did it, the wind did it. But if it fell down on its own, that still shouldn't happen. So kind of get an idea of what they have. They got you can see right there. This looks like, I don't know what the heck they got up there. It looks like cable wire. There's power on that side over there? Oh, on that side. This right here. I thought this one right here. That's cable. That small one is cable, but that one over there, yeah. I don't know what the heck that is. I'm not going to touch it to find out either. That's for sure. Can't even walk. So Channel 5 is over here doing their thing. And if you look down here, I don't know what happened here. It looked like the pole just cracked in half. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. Don't know what to tell you. Got people walking in there too. I don't know. That's not safe. That lady with the they were walking in there. Which one of you guys gonna do the limbo under those wires? How you doing? All right. Like I said, I don't know. Look like it just snapped off, to be honest. Like the wind just pulled it down and snapped. Now this is high voltage wires here, and it is draped over a few cars. I don't know if you can see that. There's a few cars that is draped over. Fair to say they could have power, they could not have power, depending on where the feed's coming from. And that comes from the poles not being properly inspected. Like, you're supposed to check the poles, inspect them, and make sure, you know, that's not going to happen. So there's a couple of helicopters up in the sky. They were the first on scene. And that's what we have. We have ladder 6 standing by over here as a precautionary measure. Get wires draped across the. This side here is low voltage, but when you get to here, that's high voltage. Especially when you get to these things right here. And this is a school that's right there. I'm assuming the wind took it down. Did the wind take that down, or how did that fall? It fell down by itself.
No one really said it.
It's weird, huh? Because it's not at the top, so it's kind of like a faulty cable, a faulty pole.
I think so. No one said a truck hit it or anything.
Yeah, it don't look like a truck hit it. That's crazy. This guy's walking right in there with. He's on his cell phone. Or maybe. Oh, that's Eversource. It's Eversource. Yeah. He'll touch you with his tongue to tell you if it's live or not. He's gonna lick his fingers to tell you if it's live or not. Like I said, as far as we know, no one hit that pole. So the pole somehow they cracked at the top, and it looks like just fatigue. Looks like they found a soft spot and they all collapsed. So Eversource is over here expecting the pole right now. He's telling his boss he got a disaster on his hands. Call out the crew. Like I said, I don't know. We're at Center and Dorchester Ave. If you're not too familiar with this location, right here in Dorchester, Center and Dorchester Ave. Don't know how those poles came down like that. And it wouldn't be the first time it has happened. It has happened before, so don't know. Right now, this is probably the most important thing that's on the news right now. I don't think anybody else is hitting the headlines higher than this one, right? There's nothing else important on the news other than this right now, right?
Oh, I know. You got that.
Everybody just came across on the the wire, and everybody's like, "A pole fall down. How bad? Real bad. Go check it out." All right, check it out. Take a quick walk down here. You can see somebody directing traffic.
Area 104 Ocean.
There's a civilian directing traffic in the middle of the roadway. Hey, only thing he doesn't have is this high visible vest on. But let's see how they're doing over there. He got a civilian directing traffic.
117 Geneva Apartment 3.
So far, she's doing a pretty good job. No cars came up this way.
I'm on. Refused to leave. Kept arguing with the fellow.
Got about 4 helicopters in the sky right now.
Where we got? Good afternoon. Tell me what you need me, sir.
So they come in with a barrier truck from the station as soon as the roll call breaks. We're gonna bring some barriers up here. So she's actually doing a pretty good job. She's keeping the cars from. Why can't they put that cruiser over here though? Why not put that cruiser here? I don't know. Well, I'm only saying. It'll make more sense. We got quite a few helicopters in the sky. Center in
I need to get that transition. Got it.
How long you been out here for? Was you out here for a whole hour?
What's that?
Was you out here for the whole time that it happened?
Yeah, I've been here since actually technically 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock? Gotcha. I know it happened. I know it's been like at least an hour or so that they've been waiting out here. Eversource just arrived, so she's riding with headphones on a bike. That's, in my opinion, is very dangerous. because you're not aware of your surroundings whatsoever. You can barely hear the noise around you regular. Never mind with headphones on. So this might be the barrier truck now. Let's see if they got some barriers in the back of that wagon. They did say the first Unison roll call grabbed some barriers. So let's see if they can bring some barriers out and block off some of these streets. Another disaster, I guess you call it, right here in Dorchester. There's a car that snuck through the barriers. See that? That's pretty dangerous, guys. You know, that could have fell on somebody. That could have been a lot worse than what you see right now. Could have been a whole lot worse out there. I don't know. We'll hang around for a little bit and see what they come up with. That might be several hours before they actually clear the wires out of here. Maybe several hours, because to get all the trucks out here, and I mean you're talking a full crew. Talking about a full crew. Let's see where they Oh yeah. Hey.
After you drop them on King, if you got
Another truck that kind of made it through the cracks. There's an officer now. He's keeping the cars from going through. He touched it with he licked it with his finger and he said it was dead. Well, it's kind of terminated, but you don't know if it's live or not. You know what I mean? Because you see some terminated wires don't mean that I got you. So engine, I keep calling it engine. Ladder 6 is going to clear up out of there. Ladder 6 is clearing up. They turn it all over to Eversource. The Eversource do their thing. So yeah, that's a lot of cleanup though. And then how you look at it, it's still a lot of cleanup. No, first we could tell no truck and no vehicle hit any of those poles. It just looked like just the wind. We did have some strong wind. So strong wind could have just been too much and tipped it to one side to the other. So they can put some barriers up now. The wagon, get an image and put some barriers up right here in.
Check the area of 7 Denson Street. Looks like ADT called. They got an alert from a customer through the Lyft app. I'm unsure what's going on there. They canceled the ride.
This young lady, she stayed there for a few hours directing traffic.
Hey, watch out!
She doesn't see that, I guess, huh? Some people don't see the obvious. You can put it right in front of their face and they won't see it. They always say if you want to hide something from somebody, put it in plain sight and they won't see it.
211, good?
We're off of it, thank you.
So they're putting up some barriers to keep they make it obvious that you shouldn't be coming up there. But
Well, you beat them all to it, brother.
he's the only one out here.
You got the money, right?
Channel 5's the only one out here.
Fire alarm, ladder 6 phone.
See, know what it is too? Well, I can't say that, man. You got get an image of the first network cameraman on scene. See? So he's giving you a lot of props because you're the first cameraman on scene. So you got there quicker than the other guys, even though they all got the message around the same time. So keep up. You beat 7 this time. You're doing a good job. They're gonna see that. He beat 7.
I want you to check for man down 12 times. He came in
So everybody's ducking on these wires, like, which, yeah, don't recommend doing it, but I don't know.
The wind blew that down?
I think the wind did that, yeah. Nobody crashed into it.
So that's why we can't go this way? Just because of this?
Well, that right there. See that wire hanging across?
Yeah.
There's a wire. So any vehicle comes across, it's if
That's
it was,
why the helicopters in it?
yeah, is
Because
that,
of this?
yeah, it's news, man.
Yeah.
It is news. Might not be good news, but it is news.
Wow, they just snapped off, huh?
It snapped. Just came down like a ton of bricks.
Freak accident, huh?
Oh yeah.
Down like a telephone pole.
It just came right down. Bam. Lucky nobody got hurt. That's a good thing. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, me? Oh, yeah? I don't do live. No, I don't do live. I got people who ask me to do live, but I don't do a lot of live. Yeah, man, I don't know what happened. I guess the wind just blew it down.
That's what I was thinking. Just looking at it.
Yeah, because it's at the top. It's not like at the bottom. So it's snapped. You see both.
Cussing on Dot Ave right now.
Oh, they're mad. They're definitely mad. They're upset. Nah, you can't even get the buses through there. It's just, yeah, because they snuck a few buses through earlier, but after that they said, nah, don't even risk it.
No, someone will grab that thing and start going.
Yeah, somebody would. With your luck, somebody would actually pull on it and swing on it, something silly. You don't want that. You don't.
Imagine if they got kids in the bus.
Nah, you don't want that. Somebody definitely could do that. That's channel 4.
Excuse me, quick question.
Yes.
We have parents that's picking up soon. I was wondering, what should we tell them? Where to go?
Tell them
I had a
that
parent
you're
that
someone
actually
away.
told me she had to park a couple of blocks away.
Oh my God, she had to walk a couple of blocks?
Yes.
My
All
sincerest
my parents live
apologies.
from this way. That's why.
All right, well, it's closed. They can pull up down here and park, but it's closed. They can walk.
I know. It's fine. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that one either. I don't want to give you the wrong. I don't want to give them the wrong. I walked too. I walked a good distance to get over here. You know what it is? Everybody's used to convenience. So sometimes convenient is always. Not everything is always convenient. We got a good Samaritan right here. She was directing traffic for how many hours? How many hours were you directing traffic over there? You don't know how?
Oh, for half an hour.
Half an hour? She did a pretty good job though. I seen her. As far as I know, no cars came that way while she was.
I tried to stop.
She stopped them all. She did a good job keeping them going. Now to get the barriers, so hopefully they understand what's going on. It's amazing how people will say, "Why can't I come through here?" And then they look at the wires and they still don't know why they can't come through there. So they don't understand that it's a safety factor. God forbid if they were live wires. They probably are, but the thing is, you still don't want to be mingling around wires at all. You know, you don't want to be stepping through wires if you don't have to. That could be. The wind could blow and you could get tripped up on the wire. You know what I mean? What if that pole drops a little lower and it pulls the cable with it and you get caught up in it? You know, anything can happen. Oh, see, what they got? First, they're gonna have to cut all those wires off, free up all those poles.
It looked like he started down there.
Nah, he's gonna wait for the crew. He ain't gonna do nothing right now. He's gonna sit there and watch. Yeah, he ain't gonna do. He's gonna sit there and watch. I guarantee he don't start nothing. Here goes the next cameraman right here. He's just showing up. Just.
Here comes the bad news. Is that like bad news?
He just. You know what? I try to find good news, but it'd be nice if the city would tell me there's good news, so then I could find it. So I try to say, show me the good news, and they can't show me. So I'm like, well, I gotta find the bad news.
The news program is generally. Hey, can I walk down here?
How you doing today? Good to see you.
Chopper beat us here. I don't know why.
The chopper always beat you here.
I know. Well, they're not dealing with real life traffic.
I know. Traffic is horrible.
Well, this is a mess.
It is a mess. It definitely is a mess.
Is everybody okay?
As far as we know, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you know they love that. I mean, it happened like this time of day near a school.
It's scary.
They get all well, right. We're grateful when everyone's okay. Did someone pull it down? Like,
No,
just
I think
accidentally?
the wind did it.
Oh, really?
See, if you look at the very top of it where it broke off,
Oh, yeah.
no vehicle hit it at all.
Charlie 411.
There's no actual
Yeah.
impact.
I had heard that there was maybe a school bus or something and or got caught in it. Not that they caused it, but they got caught in it.
There was buses around it, but I don't think it had anything to do with it though.
Yeah, but they weren't like kind of trapped there inside because they
Nah,
were in the zone, right?
Not
They
that
were,
I know of, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just didn't know if they.
evacuated them all out the back door, one at a time. You missed
That'd be a good.
Kids, come with me. Hurry up.
No, that'd be a good story though. That would be a good story though. Except they doing it. Somehow, and we don't get me wrong, guys. We had some strong winds out here. We had some very, very strong wind. So this is the Future Learning Center. So they're concerned about picking up how the kids are gonna get picked up because the parents gotta walk either way. How you doing? Got little ones waving in the window there. So it is a little. It is scary. It's definitely scary.
Everyone's okay?
As far as we know, everybody's okay. That's a good thing. He's waving. Put him on YouTube for like 2 seconds.
Harry 498, can you go up 7? Dave?
So you gotta go to the daycare.
Alright, 498 days, up and up.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of cutting wires and cutting poles and.
For disabled, 660 Parker Street, big gold Honda CRV. A vehicle shut off in the middle of the street. She's obstructing traffic.
She might do some interviews with people. I don't like. Look at this car right here. You got a car coming on your side over here, buddy. I don't know what he's doing, but he's turning around now.
You logged me off and logged me back on.
I don't know how. He had to go around the barriers.
198.
He had to go around the barriers. There's no way he went.
Should be all set.
There's a fire truck coming up. I don't know if they're coming up this way or not. They're going the other way. Don't know. Like I said, the last few hours it was pretty windy out here. The wind was blowing pretty hard, so it's very possible the wind just. So this is gonna be pretty much all night event because even though they take these wires down, they gotta remove that old pole or put a pole next to that pole and put up a new pole. And at some point they gotta remove that pole. Maybe not today, but at some point they will. So they're gonna have to do some jackhammering into the concrete. It's a T bus down there. I don't know how that bus is gonna maneuver because the spot where he's at, you cannot make a U-turn up there, so that's gonna be very tough. There's a T bus right there. Unless he's got some enough space where he can pull in and back into a street.
This happened when they had before they would like let kids out at the regular time, so nobody got caught in this. I mean, there's some cars parked and stuff, but everyone got lucky. So, and if you could win, it probably would cost it. So, yeah, you see a pole snapped right off there. So that's all we know so far. And all that's like sort of.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the noise. I thought it was a car accident.
Oh, okay.
I'm right down here in the
Yeah,
corner.
let me show you a little bit first, and then you can do if you want. I don't think I should say. No, because I can show it to you. What time are we doing this?
I told him it was a couple of squirrels they had to fight.
Couple of squirrels had a fight. Okay,
It was my
that sounds good.
Am I live?
assistant newsreader, just like see if we could do a little something.
Live on News 5.
Well, you won't be live, but wait, listen, these officers were kind enough to talk to me, but they technically are working right now. Let me ask you this, since you were nearby, what did it sound like?
It sounds like a car. That's what it said. It was like a bang. And then probably a couple of minutes later, the fire engines were here.
They're trying to free up the unit.
I thought it was a car accident. That's what I thought.
Well, that would make a big crash, that utility pole when it came down, I bet.
Right. It's all on the right-hand side. It must have been. The kids are lucky. Very, very, very close to being out of school.
Complaining of a migraine in her
Thank
leg.
God for that.
Legs do
That
not
no
work.
one got hurt.
Yeah, I think we all feel that way.
Speaking of a migraine
absolutely.
and legs do not work, EMS has been in route 3
The
minutes.
wires and stuff came down, but it looks like the pole itself kind of missed that parked car.
You know, unfortunately, they're old poles. They look like they're dry rotted. You get a little wind. It almost looks like someone hit it. That's what it looks like to me. It's just,
You might be dealing with wind damage, you know?
yeah, that's what it would be. I would say most definitely. They're gonna start checking the poles.
Yeah, maybe it's a little top heavy for
Well, when you come close to a school with children just getting out, that's a red flag.
Well, we were lucky today.
Right, exactly. Am I on the news?
What's your name?
David Coakley.
And please spell your last name, David.
Coakley.
Right, okay. Yes, you will be. Thank you. So nice to meet you.
God bless you. Nice
You
to see
too, and
you.
thank you for talking
Be
to us and tell
careful.
us
You're
what
a
you sound like.
beautiful woman in person.
Well,
You look good on TV too.
you know,
So.
it takes a lot of makeup to cover sleep deprivation.
Don't
but I'm
worry about
I'm
it.
good at it because I parents don't get much sleep.
Hey.
Okay, we all know that. But this is a blessing. We're glad this is okay. Everybody's okay.
This is probably the emptiest you see Dorchester Ave in a long time. The biggest question is it safer to put the wires above ground or below ground? That's the question.
But when they're below ground, they always got risk of flooding those.
Yeah, I know the flood zones. You're right about that. Yeah, it's pros and cons. It all depends on the terrain and location where you are. If done properly, they're probably safer underground. But we're not in like on a hill. There's obviously no flood zone on the hill. At least not as much as it could be. But this lower section of wire here appears to be cable. The live section is that section.
Line on that 43 Claiborne then, huh? What? 43 Claiborne. We got in the crime scene there all day. DOA inside.
Well, we're starting from
So we get to say they have power here. Well, most of the buildings do have power. This school is kind of hard to say they have power or not because everything looks dark over there. So maybe the school may not have power. It's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say. Maybe.
We're going to do a little hit for 5, top of 5. Okay. And then we're going to run back and just cut aside. We're going to go to soccer season. That's probably 7.
I don't know where the Eversource guy went. He's not there no more. Did he take off? He must have left. Yeah, he's not there. Oh, he came back this way. Here he goes. He's on this side. That's where he went. There he goes. He came out on the other side. Just wondering where he went to, but now I see where he went to. He's by himself, so you don't expect him to do anything right now. The worst case scenario, he could probably clip a couple of wires and prep it for the guys that's going to show up. But
You got the call, kind of.
somebody said around noontime, so it might. I don't know the exact time. It was definitely around before 3 o'clock.
Okay.
So it was. He'd probably be here to tell you. I think it was like around noontime, but I could be wrong. I don't know I don't monitor the calls that good. I'm good, but not that good. You got it. He's telling. Watch it back there. He wants you to get off the side. Yeah, that's what he wants you to. He wants you to kind of. He didn't understand sign language, but. What time did they say they came through?
I got the call at 3:26.
3:26.
Now, these kids are in an after-school program, a woman told me, a mom, so they wouldn't have been leaving until closer to 5. So they were, kids that got out.
Right.
Kids that were here were there for after school.
Mm.
So they just called to tell parents, if you want to pick up the kids, there's no power.
Oh, there is no power.
Right.
I kind of looked at the windows. I couldn't see any lights on, so I figured there was no power in there. So there is, yeah. That's. I
Does
wonder.
this go all the way back to the next block, correct? Oh, I see
Well,
it,
it goes
I
to the
see
yellow
it.
tape. So
I see it,
it's
yeah.
2 poles and
2 poles snapped in half.
right. Don't know how it happened. All we can assume that the wind did it. 'Cause,
I think so too.
yeah. Other than
it's
that,
a windy day.
it is a windy day.
And those are a little top heavy, and
Mhm.
they thought they went that way. And it hit anybody.
Right.
It looks like.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I tell you what, is one of the poles on one of the cars or trucks up there? I can't really tell.
I don't think it is. I think it's between them. I don't think.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't think it's on them. Yeah, see what's going on there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, go ahead. No, I was going to, yeah, I'm over here in Dorchester Ave. Some light poles fell down. Some utility poles fell down over here. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
I would stand right there, pick my baby up right there, and that would be devastating because I'm from New Orleans, and when lightning strikes and poles fall down, things can get really deadly. And when my daughter seen the police out here, she's like, I hope my school is open tomorrow, and I'm not sure.
I guess we'll see how it goes. They have to fix everything. How are you? Hi. What makes you handsome? Well, I was going to say, we are blessed in terms of the timing of it, but it's quite a mess. It's going to take a while to clean up.
I guess I'll just keep in touch with the school and see if she has school tomorrow. She loves school, and God bless everyone. I'm glad it was perfect time.
Tomorrow's one day after
Yeah.
school.
Now, would you like to go to school tomorrow? Yeah. Okay. What's that look like to you, that mess? Yeah. Good word. Yeah. Well, we're going to clean it up and try to get the power back on, okay? Sound good? Okay. Look at you. You're the best. How you doing? You got snacks.
So we have a kind of early afternoon pole disaster over here on Center Street in Dorchester Ave. That car just came around the barrier just to do nothing. Like,
Come all the way up here and have
but that goes to show you that people don't pay attention. Like, so it goes around the barrier. He sees the cruiser right there, but he's still advancing. I mean, at some point, common sense has to kick in. I don't know when it does kick in, but at some point, common sense should kick in. If you don't have common sense, it's hard for someone to teach you common sense. So, for example, if you see a flaming hot grill and you have to stick your hands inside that grill to realize that it's hot, then you don't really have common sense. I mean, something like that. Or if you see a bridge look like it's about to fall apart and then you try to walk across it and you want to see if it's safe enough to walk across, common sense probably is not kicking in on that level. So, a lot of people cannot gauge on what they should be doing. So This guy's going up in the bucket truck. Get a different angle. Oh, see the cameraman's following me, so he's like, I'm gonna do what Porter's doing. I'm not gonna hang out here too long, so I might. I've been out here about 36 minutes. I might be out here. The longest I might be out here is maybe an hour. Then I'll probably head up out of here. Just want to give you guys an idea of what took place out here. I'm not too sure if he's going to try to isolate that particular cable and pull it to the side, or at least get it so they can maybe open up Dorchester Ave, maybe. Because if he could get that cable high enough over Center Street, they may be able to open up Dorchester Ave. So that might be what he's trying to do, is at least get that cable up high enough to open up Dorchester Ave so it's not being blocked. So he may tie it to that pole right there at the top, just to clear it out the way for the time being. The cameraman's to my right there. It's not easy trying to pull all those wires, because you're trying to pull it against that piece over there, and so he's already got tension on this side, but he's trying to get tension to pull it up, and you're pulling a lot of weight upward like that. It's not easy. I'll let the bucket do the work and drape that whole entire wire right over the fixture. Just bring it up. See, he's kind of pulling that with it. And he's seen it, that moves about 3 feet. You can't really go any higher though because of the tension on the wires. She's gonna try to tie it right there. Hopefully it stays. If it does stay, then they can open up Dorchester Ave, at least get the main road opened up. So anybody who owns that car right there is gonna have a tough time getting it out of there. The other one, it looks like it fell right between the two cars. I can't tell if there's any damage to the cars from this angle, but it fell right between that pickup truck and that car right there. Without getting real close to it, it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, it's possible there is some damage to that that Honda. No, sorry about that Toyota. So he's doing a pretty good job tying it up to that pole right there. So far it is. I don't know if it's gonna make the height clearance for the buses to pass through. I guess it will. A tractor trailer, probably not, but maybe a bus, yes. If you can look at that real good, it's a lot of dry wood. So look, usually these telephone poles are coated with like an oil, almost like a black tar. But as you can see, this one doesn't really have that color to it. So that kind of tells you it's been like dry rot for quite a while. Usually on the telephone pole, it has that like a darkish brown color to it. Yeah, and that's why I was curious to know how often do they actually inspect these kind of poles. It should be done on at least a yearly basis, but I don't know. So they may end up opening up Dorchester Ave. We'll find out in a few. Like I said, this is gonna be an all night event. You get wires that are it's kind of hard to say. That's where allegedly where it was like sparking at earlier, like right there. It was doing something right there a while earlier. I'm going to show you what's going on in Dorchester. It looked like it's high enough for a bus to make it through there for sure. Maybe an 18-wheeler, it might be a little tough, because those are sometimes a little taller, but it looks like a bus to make it through there, no problem at all. Get another car that made it through the cracks. Just turned into that school over there. I can tell you one thing, that wire there has a lot of tension on it. That support cable right there. So if they cut that, that's gonna have a lot of snapback for sure. The one you can't see it, but it's the thinnest one. That one right there. That has a lot of tension on it. A lot of tension. They're the only guys that carry rubber tape on the truck. No, not too many people carry rubber tape, but they're the only ones that carry rubber tape. So he's pulled that wire up a little higher so they can kind of see it. A little caution tape on it so it's more visible. So look.
Just leave it here until he's done moving forward.
He made it through the traffic. He got up here. It's better be late than never. He's here.
Yeah.
So ever since they're gonna move their truck out the way, they're probably gonna open up Dorchester Ave.
Channel mode. One Charlie Robert.
Channel mode.
Looks like the first bus is gonna make its way up here. He might let that traffic come through. We'll see. If the officer on the radio is listening. He might have to move the barriers himself. So this is gonna be an all night event.
Transporting one male from this location to District 4, the Altamira. Starting mileage E3224.
He's just giving us some points that they can see at nighttime. Hey, what's up, my man?
The officers that were looking at the Higgins School, direct them to the area of St. Paul and the corner of Hill, right around that. That's where it's the next
It's very windy out here. The temperatures are dropping too, so Channel 5 is gonna pull their van right over there. That's the spot they said they're gonna put it in, right there. So see what happens. What's up, man? Oh, they moved it over there instead. Here comes the first bus, so we'll see how this bus looks when he comes through. They're about maybe 10 feet tall, 9 feet something. They're not that tall. Yeah, the pole snap, yeah.
Outbound right now.
So they're gonna open up Dart Ave. He's not even.
So I don't know if you have
Everybody's trying to look at what's going on, so you're trying to drive at the same time while looking. So they're making it more challenging to move the traffic.
Take me off on the way over to 10.
All right, so the good thing is they do have Dorchester Ave opened up, so traffic at least pass through. The mess over here on Center Street, that's gonna be time's gonna show what's gonna happen with that one. The other cameraman just showed up, so they're all making their way over here little by little, you know. Channel 7 just got here, so let's see. Like I said, look at the trees and look at the yellow tape moving, so it tells you how windy it is. It's pretty windy out here. We're gonna see what kind of attack plan they're gonna have. Those cars are just standing there and they got the green light. That's weird. They didn't realize they got the green light. You can't do everything for them. Like, I don't know why they're standing there. They're just literally waiting there. Like, light is green, cars is just staying there. I don't know. I can't figure that one out either. Like this. They're literally just sitting there. Like, I don't know if they were daydreaming, in shock, falling asleep. I have no idea. They're gonna move that barrier out the way so they don't have to go around the barrier.
Area 712. Take the 970 and the rest of the 700 off at Rainbow Park.
Another cold, windy night. Things always happen when it's cold outside. Give you guys another look at this disaster they have here. Other than that, you know, there's not much else to see. No, I wasn't. I'm not that good. I wish I was. I came after the fact. Yeah. It's a big mess. It's gonna take several hours to clean that up. It's gonna take a long, long time. Sometimes I do get here like very close to it, but I wasn't rushing out for this one. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. If anything else comes up, we'll get back to you, but we have a couple of poles that fell down. Eversource is going to be trying to fix up as soon as they can. A couple of these buildings do have no power, so I hope they can get the power restored as soon as possible. Good thing is nobody's injured. don't know if I can get an image of that. Before I leave, let me get you an image of this car up here. Of what? Get an image of this. This is probably like a little bonus footage. That's right where that pole fell between the truck and the car. So you guys will get to see that. So if you were to, it kind of fell like right between the car and the truck. So if somehow it broke off of that, I don't know how that happened, but doesn't like any no severe damage to the car or the truck. You can see. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. So if you're ever in the Windy City, watch out for falling utility poles. All right, guys, I'm head up out of here. Guess we'll catch you guys on the next one. Be safe out there. It's gonna be a long cleanup.